The Chicago Bears.
I have nothing to say about the Bears. Let's go to the Packers.
I don't know. I actually no. I think
Okay.
I view the Bears a little bit like a wild card team this year. Maybe not a playoff team, but I mean like the Bears as a whole. I think this might be the most important Chicago Bears season of the past decade. Maybe even back to like 2006 when they had that Super Bowl run against the Colts. I understand they had that 12-4 year with Mitch, but when you watch that team,
Hell yeah.
you kind of knew, similar to last year's Vikings, as you watched, you're like, this team is good, but they're overperforming. I never believed in Mitch Trubisky as a franchise quarterback. That defense had, I think, 36 turnovers that year. Khalil Mack was just a monster. Matt Nagy had everything going offensively. That team wasn't built to last. But now Justin Fields, I watch him, he could be really, really good. There are about 8 quarterbacks in the league. I don't know if I want to say that there are 8 quarterbacks that can carry a team to the Super Bowl, but there are definitely 8 to me that stand out above the rest. Mahomes, Burrow, Lawrence, Rodgers, Hurts, Herbert, Lamar, Trevor Lawrence. Those 8 right there. Then you get into Dak and Kirk and Tua. I think there's a separation. Justin Fields is capable of entering that top 8. He's capable of it. The running ability really is. It's him and Lamar if you're talking about running quarterbacks. They're so explosive. We need to see a jump this year, though, because now he's in year 2 with Eberflus and his coordinator, Luke Getsy. The leash becomes a little bit shorter. And by the end of this year, what I'm thinking is you'll know heading into 2024 whether this Bears team, they're probably going to take a big jump in 2024, whether that's, okay, we can win this division now and make a playoff run, or we're about to blow it all up. We'll find that out by the end of this season. One way or another, though, it all comes down to Justin Fields.
Yeah, the thing with me is I think Justin Fields is ridiculously talented and can do things that not many people on the planet could do.
I dropped my pen.
I want to see an improvement with the arm and with the passing because, you know, with a lack of nicer words, he was pretty bad at that last year. I just don't see overall, though, what really changes that much from a team that was 4 and 14. 3-14. I don't
number 1 pick in the draft.
Yeah, I don't see what really, really changes. DJ Moore.
Like, I mean, people are high on their offseason. A lot of people think the Bears may have had the best offseason in football this year.
I don't think it's going to get them more than 7 wins.
I mean, that's more than double their win total.
If you want to see the formula for the Bears making the playoffs next year, it's going to be something like the Jaguars going from first to playoffs, right? The division around them is weak, a little weaker than expected. The offense takes a step forward as competent coaching continues to develop. I get it's different than going from Urban Meyer to Doug Peterson. So you still sort of hope that the coaching will get a little bit better, right? It's Eberflus's first time. And they finally brought in some weapons for Justin Fields. I mean, Velus Jones Jr. was being asked to do significant work in the Bears offense last year. This year, it's DJ Moore who's going to be drawing a lot of attention.
Your boy's
and DJ Moore's a really great player. The only sort of concern I have on the offense are those short passes. That's where Justin Fields struggled the most last year, and it's where I'm the most concerned. His scrambling ability, his rushing ability unlocks a lot of deep passes. He can throw the ball relatively accurately deep. His receivers can have all day to get open because he can move around. It's those check down passes, the kinds of things that just keep an offense running, that keep a defense honest. That's really what they've got to worry about. And I'm not sure if he's going to get there. That's the big thing to watch when we talk about Justin Fields. But on the other hand, I mean, the defense last year was equally putrid.
Yeah, if you look across their defense last year, the defenses in the NFC North were bad last year. But Chicago, they had, I'm just looking here, D-line, 22.3% pressure when they didn't blitz, last in the league. 2.8% dropbacks resulted in sacks without blitzing, last in the league.
You know who led the team in sacks last year, Paul?
Oh, it has to be someone in the secondary, right?
Yeah, Jaquan Brisker, the rookie safety.
Yeah, no, it was. I mean, they couldn't get pressure on the quarterback, and they really.
And what have they done to address that?
No, they didn't address that much.
Yeah, that's what's changing.
Well, look, they brought in Edmonds,
Tremaine Edmonds,
and TJ Edwards from Philly there. So the defense got a little bit better there. The offensive line should be better. Some guys are being shifted around. They drafted Darnell Wright. Like, Chicago's made a lot of and I think DJ Moore is also a big improvement. So now you have Moore, you have Claypool, you have Mooney, who I think you've been high on Ziggy for a while now, Darnell Mooney.
Yeah, since he was drafted.
Khalil Herbert is a fine running back. If that offense should be good, there's no excuses for a bad offense this year.
I think Fields needs a super leap, which we're not going to see, and I don't think DJ Moore and Tremaine Edmonds is better than 6 and 11.
Yeah, I mean. That's understandable.
Which again is double their win total, yeah, but that's still a bad season. Like, I don't see anything beyond 6 and 11.
I think the success of the Bears offense actually is going to turn a lot on how Darnell Wright does at right tackle. Right? Because the offensive line otherwise, I think, is actually pretty decent. Braxton Jones showed that he's a starting NFL left tackle. Tevin Jenkins was fine on the interior on the right side. He'll do totally fine moving back to the left side. Cody Whitehair, I think, is over 4,000 NFL snaps. Like, this is a guy who's experienced, right? He knows what he's doing. Nate Davis is fine. Again, like, how the right tackle goes in that transition from Tennessee, where, keep in mind, you're not running play offense at Old Rocky Top, right? All you're doing is sitting back and letting Hendon Hooker drop absolute bombs. We'll see how it goes. But if the offensive line can play good, Justin Fields will get more time. He'll pass better. Maybe that'll help the defense play a little bit better, but Bears fans seem to be thinking they're going to make like an Eagles-like leap next year.
Yeah,
I just don't see it.
Yeah, it won't be Eagles-esque, but this team could be better than people are expecting. I will say that.